Hello and welcome back to LP's Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last episode, we went to the tower and Naysala has been undercover. He helped us rescue Leanne. It was great. And now, this episode, I guess it's the final episode? I don't know. This is going to be the 29th chapter, but it's called Endgame. I was under the impression that there are 30 chapters, but I guess we will see. The Crimean royal palace, located in the center of Melior, is famed for its beautiful gardens where the world seems at peace. But times have changed. Countless battles have raged in these idyllic confines, and a new Dark Lord now sits upon the throne. The palace itself has not suffered. It remains a study in dignity and elegance. Yet there is no peace on this day. A grim tension fills the air, engulfing all it touches in deafening silence. Within the heart of the palace sits the author of this war, Ashnard, King of Dane. Ike, Supreme Commander of the Crimean Army, and Alincia, Princess of Crimea, have completed their battle preparations. Now they spend a tense morning waiting for the decisive battle that will conclude their year-long odyssey. They wait for the beginning of the end. Endgame, Repatriation. Alright, so no story at all, hopping right into the prep for this battle. Two friends to speak to. Okay, well at least they're friendly.
Ha, so tomorrow's the day we take on the capital. I'm ready, ooh. It doesn't matter how hard the fight you're facing might be, I always feel excited the night before.
I'd like to tell you how wrong that is, but I can't. I can't seem to calm my nerves either.
We're going to win, you know. King Dane won't survive the day.
I wonder.
Are you two on guard duty?
Oh, it's you. Hey, Ike.
Do you have some need of the king?
Yeah, will you tell him I'm here?
We will. Wait here.
So, tomorrow it is. Did you come by to check on our preparations?
You know me too well. You're going to circle the capital and ensure that no airborne enemies escape. That's clear, isn't it?
Yes, I think encircling the capital's a good idea. We'll guard the west and take care of airborne combat as well. The Phoenicius and Kilvis armies are unbeatable in that regard.
Kilvis is going to help out? Of course.
After what we saw in the dungeons of Gritnia Tower, we all agreed that King Ashnard must pay. Rayson and Leanne helped to sway certain opinions. It was tough, but in the end, we understood what needs to happen. That having been said, the crows are traitorous by nature. If worse comes to worst, it may just be us hawks out there.
That'll be enough. At least I know I can rely on you.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't mind a chance to remove Ashnard's head from his shoulders.
It's just like the time I fought the Black Knight. You're being kept away from the main fight. My apologies, Hawk King.
That's all right. But if you find yourself overwhelmed, give me a call.
Understood.
And as for you, Rayson, I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but
I know. Be careful. Don't die. Don't worry, I won't die. I'm not going to leave Leanne and my father all alone.
Nestling, it appears they're discussing tomorrow's battle. Shouldn't you join them?
No, I think not. It's just T-Bon after all. He doesn't really want help from Kilvis anyway.
The Hawk King may not care, but Prince Rayson would surely feel that you had betrayed him yet again, Nestling.
What?
Oh, dear Lady Leanne as well. If you were to flee in the face of the enemy, it would break her heart. Ha! It would be so sad. Ha! Hee!
Senile old crow, you'd think if you bring those two into it, I'll do as I've been told and fight. Curse you. This war has been waged for over a year, but it could all be over by midday tomorrow. How do you feel, Ike? Think we'll win?
We'll win.
I knew you'd say that. You don't fool me anymore. But even so, I appreciate your bravado tonight.
Without such courage, it would be impossible to face King Dane.
Master Gifka, what are you doing here?
The king felt uneasy knowing you were here on your own. I came in his name.
So are you going to fight with us?
That is my purpose. That is, if Lord Ike grants his permission.
Of course. The Dane army is large, so we're going to be attacking them from the front and holding the 2 eastern gates. I'd be very appreciative if you would agree to take command of that front.
If that is your wish, I can but agree.
What's this now? You're unsatisfied with the work I was doing? I mean, I know that I'm no Master Gifka, but please.
Runolf, I want you to be with me. Is that alright?
Oh, now I see. Sure, that would be fine. Getting to be part of the main pack is the highest of honors.
Master Gifka.
It's been a long time. How is the king?
He's in good health. The king has given me a message for you two.
A message? Not orders?
That's right. He said to be sure you make it home alive. And then he said that your work in the past year has been most satisfactory and that he's sincerely grateful to you both.
That's such an honor.
We have fought hard, but it wasn't a bother. Ike and the others are good, Bjork. We are happy to fight with them. I see.
K, he says. Alrighty, well I guess that's all there is for us. I did apply some bonus experience to a handful of units. Used every last bit of bonus XP I could because this is the end game, right?
Princess, it's time.
It's right there. I can see the capital. Father, mother, my lord uncle, your Alencia has returned. Our soldiers are in formation and awaiting your word, princess. For good or ill, this will be our final battle. Before they march, would you speak to them? What would you want me to address the troops?
This fight will determine if Ashnod falls and if we can return to our beloved homeland. Today, princess, we risk all. Giving men the courage to fight is the duty of a leader.
I don't know how well I'll do, but I will try. Hear me, brave fighting men of Crimean. Much have you lost in service to your land. Hear me, beloved friends of the Lagoons. You too have given all for our fair cause. Hear me, my trusted company of old. Your men of Greel did see me to this day. I stand before you made of flesh and bone, alive because you risked your lives for me. A word cannot my thanks express in kind. We march today into the jaws of fate. Our enemy lies in wait o'er this hill. If on the morrow Ashnard lives no more, my fondest dream is to among you walk and give you each my heartfelt thanks anew. Let not this dream dissolve into despair. We will defeat the dreaded King of Dane. We will reclaim this land we hold so dear. Lend me your strength. Lend me your weary hearts. Today we make our fate for good and all. One life can make a mark upon this world. One life can move the wheel of history. Be that one life. Fight well, fight brave, fight true.
Thunderous applause. Well done, princess.
Where did that come from? That was magnificent. It seems the princess too has grown stronger.
It's said we grow into the roles we're given, isn't it? Alencia will make a splendid queen.
Hello?
That's just what Nasir said. What? It's true. Stop it. Don't give me that. I can't believe what I just heard. Look.
Nasir said it, right? Phew, that's a relief. I thought the world had gone mad.
Stupid cat. Ha! How rude! That seems like something of a racial slight. Goodness, Ike. All right, let's go. This ends today.
I'm ready. I have everything I need.
Very well. We're ready. Say, Ike, this is the end of the end, you know? So rather than just giving orders, why don't you say a word too? I think Princess Alencia said enough.
I want to hear what you have to say, brother. Father always did it, didn't he?
You want me to say something? Like Father would have done?
Uh-huh.
Speak to the army. Don't speak. Well, of course we'll speak to the army. Hey there. Before this final battle, there's only one thing I want to tell all of you. I don't want any of you dying on me. Remember, you only have one life. At a time like this, it doesn't matter what our blood ties are. We are family. That's what my father always used to say. And today, for the first time, I understand why he said it. Because we are a family. So if you don't want to cause your family any grief, then live. Don't drop your guard. Don't turn your back. Use every drop of your strength. Our road has been long, but it ends today. Let's liberate Crimea and free our friends, our families, from Dane's tyranny. Men of Crimea, Lagoons of Tellius, Greel mercenaries, move out!
Yay! We gonna kill people! Huzzah!
Bunch of bloodthirsty rabble. Oh, so this is where it ends. How exciting. I don't know that I'm prepared. Crimea Castle.
Attack! We're being attacked! Oh, the castle gate has fallen! The Crimean army cannot be stopped!
It appears the end is near. Your Majesty, please use the rear gate and withdraw. We will cover your retreat. I am not leaving. But if we lose, Your Majesty, the Dane royal bloodline itself will be lost. Are you saying I'll lose? Is that what you wish to say? Of course not. However, our army is in dire straits. It is merely an act of prudence, Your Majesty. I humbly ask that you consider the goodness of the bloodline above all else. Of course, your judgment, the value of the 13th generation of Dane's royal family is not so high as to warrant your pathetic display. I am Dane. If I am to be destroyed, then let Dane be destroyed with me. Your Majesty, that is... I have no need of inconsistent retainers. You are an obstacle. Away with you. My sole desires to rule through strength. The weak perish, and the strong live on. This is the law of nature. It is a law that I skipped over the text. I don't know what he said. It appears that further conversation would only be a waste of time. Though even if His Majesty desires it not, I will remain and protect him. I cannot allow the legacy of Dane to end here. Tell me, Bryce, you were my father's retainer, were you not? From the 15th year of my life, and for 20 more years until his death, I did serve him faithfully. That thing that killed my father was not plague, nor was it another illness. It was me. What? Oh, but it doesn't end there. There was my stepmother, too, and every brother who stood to be a legitimate heir. All of them died by my hand. Are you still determined to protect me, knowing this truth? I am. Even knowing now as I do, you are still your father's son. The blood of Dane's king flows in you. You are all that remains. By your leave. Such loyalty to a corpse. In truth, there's nothing in this world more humorous than a knight.
Indeed. Loyal to a fault. Back to outskirts of Crimean Castle, we've got a nice fountain there, isn't it pleasant? Some low cloud cover sweeps over, it looks somewhat foggy. Hey, look out.
Is that...
Alencia, what are you doing? Get back.
Ashnard?
What did you say? That is the King of Dane? He's hideous.
It's been a long time, Princess Crimea. You look quite different than you did the day that I cut your father and mother down like cattle. I can hardly believe you're the same little girl who did nothing but tremble and stare.
I return to see you defeated. I will no longer allow you to treat Crimea any way you please.
How brave and noble of you. However, you are not the one I seek.
Whoosh. See you later. Alencia!
Are you the one they claim is the son of Gawain?
King Ashnard of Dane, your treachery dies on my blade.
Oh ho! I see that blade in your hand. It is a sacred blade, is it not? The only type of blade that can pierce my armor. It matters not how famous the blade. If the wielder lacks skill, the greatest sword is nothing but blunted steel.
Don't worry. You'll see for yourself how blunt it is.
I expect good things from you, son of Gawain. What you see before you are my elite, hand-picked soldiers. How will you deal with them? I'm looking forward to watching you. Don't disappoint me.
Hold. I said hold, Poopy. And he said no. Okay, well, back up top to oversee the battle. There is a large contingent of enemy troops here. This is kind of a large map. Doesn't look like there's any sort of indoors areas, though. I was looking on the outskirts for doors or things of that nature that we might be able to pick with lockpicks, get some chests or something, but I think it's just this courtyard. Any of you whose arms remember what it is like to battle, step forth. I would take you of your strength now. All right, choose units. How many do we get? We get 14. I don't want to bring Alencia, and we're forced to bring Ina, interestingly enough. Where do we end at? No mist, thank you. Joffrey can come. Lucia or Bastion? One of these two will be joining us. What's Lucia's strength? 15. Bastion's magic is 19. Tornado's got 2. So, yeah, Bastion. Sorry. Used a lot of magic users. It's fine. Reposition and view map. Let's check out Bryce. Wait. So Bryce is the boss? Or Bryce is a boss? Can we change Bryce? He's got the Wishblade, a unique lance forged by a master craftsman. It's powerful but difficult to wield. He will drop a speed wing. In case we're gonna get a little quicker here for this final battle. Ooh, Killing Edge over here in the northwestern portion. Don't like that. Killer Axe in the northeast portion. Don't like that either. Thus far, though, it seems like those are the only two things really worth concerning ourselves with. I get everyone else has silver weapons, which is fine. They're strong, but they don't offer the same heightened critical that these sort of weapons do. There's a Killer Lance right there, and that's in the eastern portion. Brave Lance is also something, but not as terrifying. And Ashnard is holding Gurgurant, a mighty sword that only Ashnard, King of Dane, can wield. It's pretty strong. He's got an attack with it of 55. Goodness gracious. This bishop here has a physic. He's kind of hiding in the trees with a feral dragon. Anything else that we need to concern ourselves with? It doesn't seem so. But man, that's a lot of units, and a lot of people with long-distance magic. This is going to be tough, but I guess it's the final chapter for a reason, right? I'm not just going to hand it to us. Okay, well, let's evaluate our positioning, and then we can kick things off here. Defeat boss is the clearing condition, so I think I'm going to just keep everyone together and head up the middle. There's an opportunity here to like split up and go left and right, but I think I'm just going to go up the middle all the way through. Obviously, there's no stairs here, so we'll probably go left or something, but we'll just do it that way. And with that being said, we'll put the horsey boys on the outskirts because they got the long-range movement that, well, will help them get through. Might as well make all of this a little, what's the word? Symmetrical. So we can do this here. We've got all the magic wielders. Magic. Oh, magic. Sword, or I guess you're not a swordsman, but hey, closest thing we can get to symmetrical. Begin now.
My Lord Ike, I will go and command our forces battling Dane in the city streets. I will see you once all is done.
Very well. Leave King Ashnard to me.
Understood.
So where is the Black Knight? If we're already going to fight King Ashnard and he's like the big boss, where's the Black Knight? Is he just gonna like teleport in at some point? Probably, right? Probably. Move up. Let's all get ready to rumble. I'm curious to see how much the enemy units move. Like, are they going to stay largely in their own individual areas of operation, or are they all going to come at us? To be honest with you, I think I'd prefer that. I'd prefer if they just came at us, because then we could dispose of them a little bit quicker, and then that would make the rest of the map less of a headache. Because if we're always, having to pick and choose where we go based on where the enemy is, I mean, that's a whole other layer of complications that I don't think we need. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. Let's just get everyone up here, getting up in this funnel. Well, maybe we can go up here. We can do that. Nah, we're gonna stick to the plan. We're gonna stick to the plan. All right. We've devised this plan, and it's a good one, right? Surely. And look at that. We're still somewhat symmetrical. This is amazing. Okay. Kieran, end our turn for us. What will the enemy's first turn bring? Bring it on. All right. Bryce comes down to play with Ike. Love to see it. He's using the Wishblade, which looks suspiciously like a spear.
So you're the enemy, generally. You're much younger than I'd imagined.
My age matters not. The palace will be ours this day.
We will not relinquish it so easily. But allow me to introduce myself as befits a warrior. I am Bryce of Dane.
And I am Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Now let us begin. I'm going first, and I'm going to do something special there. Goodness me. Wishblade did a decent amount, but nothing crazy. And we both only attacked each other the one time. one of the other generals comes up, and I can't imagine that they will do any better than their boss did. No, in fact not. They miss entirely. Ike nearly kills them in the one turn. This has been a great start. The dragons are approaching from the east, paladins from the west. It's as I had hoped. It seems the enemy units are converging on our position as opposed to just standing around and waiting. Or at least some of them, not all of them. It's kind of a in particular assortment of enemies that are coming after us. And I don't necessarily know what is the reasoning behind it, right? Like, why are some of the units coming by and the others are not? Don't know, don't care. That dude is doing a heal, which I do care about. That's not ideal. That's 30 points of HP. He's practically full healed. Not helpful. Not helpful.
Master Ike, in surveying the field, I believe it likely that we may incur a high rate of casualties. May I suggest calling in aid from one of the other battalions? A single warrior could make all the difference.
T-Barn, Nisala, or Gifka. We've already seen from last chapter that T-Barn is a freaking stud. Nisala's kind of a worm, don't trust him. Gifka, no idea. No idea at all. Let's call Gifka. Where's Gifka? We have to wait, I guess? Probably. Okay, wow. So we've got enemy units coming from this direction, and we need to press forward through here. So if you, Rolf, could come use your killer bow? No! I mean, you can, but it's not necessarily going to help in the way that I need it to. What about one of the magic dudes? Not quite. Not quite. Okay, well, this is disappointing. All right, Ike, you come up here and see if you can kill this dragon. How would that fare? You'd receive 18 damage, potentially. I think that's okay. If we have to, Reese can use Physic and heal you up before the enemy's turn commences. Yeah, we're going to want to do that. We're definitely going to want to do that. Okay. And I think Ike blocks that off. Cool. So with that having been done, we need to get some units up here to dispose of these guys. So Largo, can you use your axe here? You can. Yeah, Ina wasn't lying when she said there's a potential for a high rate of casualties. These units are freaking strong. Their hit chances aren't the greatest, but should they hit, they're gonna hurt. Largo takes care of that general who just received the heal, which is good. And then we have the boss boy, Bryce, right here with 32 HP. Boyd, oh, Boyd can't reach. Kieran, can you do the thing? Killer axe? Killer axe. Come on, buddy. 14% chance for a critical. That is not great, especially for a killer axe.
I am Bryce, General of Dane.
Okay, thank you very much. First hit does not do a critical. That's okay. Second hit, no critical. Slightly less okay. Not a huge fan of that. We wanted him dead. Okay, now I guess... Rolf, can your longbow penetrate that armor? No, it cannot. No, it cannot. Great. Alright, we need to get Mr. Gatry over here then to use a flame lance. No, the flame lance would do nothing. Goodness gracious, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about this? We're going to have to rescue some units, I think, because otherwise we're not going to be capable of doing what we need to do. So Gatry, why don't you get over here and... Nope, you're not big enough to rescue Largo. What about Toraneo? Toraneo, you're huge. No! You got a horse. There you go. Horse can rescue everyone. But Kieran is on a horse himself, so that's probably a bit of a problem. What if we had Soren use bolting on this guy? Perfect. Kill him. That's exactly what we need. Excellent.
My strength was not enough. I could not protect my homeland. Forgive me, Dane.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. Didn't want to have to do that, but you left us no choice. Soren levels up at the process. That was almost 100 experience points from the one battle. Love to see it. Love to see it. Got a speed wing. All right, Gatry, you get up here and you do battle with the other general. What about a Silver Lance? Silver Lance will do the job nicely. It will do exactly the amount of damage we need it to. And he gets to go first. Ooh, takes a nice 9 damage. Didn't love that. Okay, but it's fine. It's fine. Now, I've got to be aware of the enemy units coming from the east as well, because they're going to be on us here pretty soon. Yeah, not next turn, but the immediately following turn. Let's get Reese up here to use Physic on Ike, because Ike cannot die. That would not behoove us to have a dead general. Really, no, it would probably make us start all over. We got another dragon coming up here. Ooh, they can't quite reach us, but it's very close. Very close. Let's get Boyd right there. We'll just kind of file everyone in. And we will brace for the onslaught. I think this is actually kind of a good little area for us to defend, too, because there's only 4 choke points. There's only so many areas with which the enemies can travel to get to us and attacking us. So I think that will be beneficial to maintain this. Magic users cannot quite move very far here. That's okay. Just get up as close as you can, and we'll see what we can do. Enemy phase. We got some long-distance magic going after Khalil. It missed, whatever it was, some holy triangles. The Triforce. The dragon goes after Ike. Again, Ike decides to go first because he is antsy. Dragon Breath, very strong. Ike, can you do it again? You can. It's not quite enough to kill the dragon. These things are freaking strong. But it is enough to get the ball rolling on that, and that's really all that matters. We do have a host of Lagoo's weapons equipped by our comrades here, so hopefully that's enough for us to stifle their onslaught here. But the reinforcements keep coming in the way of kitties and in the way of halberdiers, as we're seeing. Of course, there's a warrior as well. And man, there is a lot of freaking units. There we go. There's our reinforcement, Gifka.
I have answered your call. So Dane's elite soldiers are giving you some trouble, are they? Brah!
He's a big cat. Let's see what that looks like. Gifka, level 20. Wow! The Black Lion. Can you get up here and like kill some of them here? Eliminate this swordsman, please. Oh, very nice. In a single fell swoop of his claw. Wow, he's really cool looking. That's awesome. That's like my cat, Aragorn. Except he's a lot smaller and he's got some white on his chest. He's not completely black like that. And he's definitely not a lion, but you get what I'm saying, don't you? I think you do. Okay. Boyd, could you kill this dragon for us? Is that possible? You got a Lagoo's axe? No. My goodness, no. And the dragon would kill you. Potentially kill you. So, Ike, we need you to kill this. No, we need you to kill this. Kill the dragon. The dragons are a disaster. I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest with you. We might have to fall back and, like, heal Ike from a distance. Because Ike's the only one that can truly hang with them, right? Like, everyone else just doesn't go too well. What would you do? Look at that! Kieran would be killed. Everyone would be killed. All right, so we're going to fall back. Oh, man, what is their movement like? Just so I know where I want to get out of. What does it say that? Move, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to get like here and back, or in the corner or something. This is not ideal. I tell you what, this is not freaking ideal. Toranio, why don't you get up here and you kill this bishop? We'll use the spear so that you... No, you can't kill the freaking bishop. Come on, man. What the heck? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Gatry? You're missing some HP, but can you do the thing? Can you? You can. Thank God. All right, please don't miss. If you miss, it will be not quite a disaster, but pretty freaking close. Thank God, he hit. Okay, cool. So Gatry can use his high defense and kind of block off that entryway. He is shielded on his backside by Ike, so he will not get attacked by the dragon. Ike will take that, and it'll be fine. And then Gatry will fight these two dudes. It'll be totally fine. Baloney Boy here will probably do some damage, but it's okay. And everyone else, we're going to leave. You get down here, buddy. And Soren, you come down and you use your staff so that you can heal him. No, we don't need to attack him. You need to heal him. It's kind of the opposite of what we're looking for here. Perfect, thank you. And let's get Reese out over here. We're getting probably into the range where these guys can come. Oh, they can already come. Son of a munchkin. All right, Boyd, you need to get over here to block that off. And then Reese, you come down here and you use Physic on Ike. Not on Gatry, on Ike. Ike's the important one here. And let me double check the movements here real quick. This Northern Dragon. Okay, so we're already good on that one. Not quite good on this one. We need to move you over. Swordsman as well. So let's get Zehark right here. Wait. Let's get Ina out of the way. You can drop that there. And Rolf, you come over here. And we want to put Bastion in front of Khalil. Well, actually, Bastion, maybe you can do some attacking. 6, 20. You do... No, because then you'll be vulnerable. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. All right, well, equip Tornado. And then wait. Tornado, you can stay right there. Khalil, you stay there. Okay. Enemy phase. What happens now? The Sage comes up. Very interesting. I would have not expected the Sage to do that. I would have thought they would have taken the distance route so that Gatry here could not attack them back. It's fine. It's totally fine. Because now Gatry might just be able to kill multiple enemies on this one turn. We'll see. If he only can poke them once, probably... Oh, nope. Once is all it took. I stand corrected. I'm so sorry, Gatry. I don't mean to underestimate you. He gets a level up as well, which is probably extremely helpful right now. Magic, skill, speed, and defense. Defense is going to come in handy too because those paladins are going to come after him, if not the Lagoos as well. So the Iron Axe of the Paladin comes forth. It does no damage at all. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gatry does not kill it because he's not fast enough to attack twice, but it works out just as well getting things started, and since they had extra movement, they got out of the way. Ooh, the Silver Lance did 5 damage. Goodness gracious. Okay. And that one's going to move out of the way, and then a Laguz is going to come up, is it not? Swordsman moves forward, comes after Bastion like I thought. Good thing we equipped him with Tornado so that he might be able to kill this thing. Not quite. Not even if he attacks twice, I don't think. And he doesn't attack twice anyways, it's fine. Here comes the dragon does not go and attack Ike. Very interesting. It stops just short, but the other one comes forth to attack Gifka. Some Laguz on Laguz action here. It does 16 damage to Gifka, who then returns with, wow, nearly 20, over 20. It was 21 damage twice, so 42. Well done, Gifka. The Laguz, as expected, comes after Gatry. I don't like this. Oh, giggle snacks. No. Don't attack twice. No, 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 no! There goes Gatry. I feel so weak. Why have I lost? Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, this is the last chapter. We're not restarting. We're moving forward. We are moving forward. That really sucks, but I think we should still be able to do it without him. I freaking hope so. Let's see. Ike's now under siege by the Laguz. He does very well for himself, markedly better than Gatry did, and I think that will... Nope, it does not end the turn. Still have many more units coming our way. Goodness me. All right, yeah, we're going to have to fortify our positions here. Thankfully, I think these two dragons are the last of the two. So once we dispose of them, everything else should be easier. The dragons are really the ones that have put enough thorns in our sides to make us uncomfortable. Okay, Ike, do you want to kill this guy? Is the dragon breath long range? It is not. Yeah, get you some. Get some extra damage done on that boy when he can't even do anything back. That was exotic. That was a critical. He killed it in one turn. Beautiful, Ike. Beautiful. Do that all the time, please, if you would. I'd be much appreciative. And then Gifka can come over here and finish off this dragon, and then he will act as a meat shield for everyone else coming from that direction because he is a beast. Quite literally. I mean, you look at him, he's a lion with flip-flops on. Okay, Khalil, can you finish this boy off for us? You can, thank you. This will allow us to start to bring our units back into our little fortification here. We're going to have to re-fortify as well. Part of this because the Laguz are coming through. She nearly levels up. Okay, Largo, do you have a Laguz axe? I don't actually remember. You do. And that's enough to kill that guy, so please do. Please do. This is the one that killed your friend, Gatru. That went swimmingly, and then my idea is to bring up Toraneo with his high defense to kind of stave this off. How would that go? Oh my. Not ideal. Not ideal. Do we have anyone capable of killing this Laguz in a single turn? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, at least not thus far. Yikes. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is set up Toraneo right here and not attack. Just hang out and be our meat shield. Well, Boyd. Boyd. Oh, Boyd can't quite get up there. Boyd can come sit in the bush, which will apply one more defense and one more avoidance. We'll see if they decide to come his way. We'll just, put that out there. It's a little snack for you, perhaps. So, is there anyone we need to heal? No, I mean, we needed to heal Gatry, but Gatry's already left us. Gatry is no more. We can get you up here and start to bring all of our units back into this area. Dragon Girl. Very slow, goodness. Kieran, you can come over here as well. What are you using? Killer Axe? Let's use the silver one. Bastion needs some health. Soren, can you come heal your fellow sage? We've got a dozen of you out here at one time. Heal him up. Perfect. Really disappointed that we lost Gatry there. I mean, I guess if we're going to lose anyone, he is probably as fine of a one to lose. Because, he's already betrayed us once. I don't really have any love lost for the guy. But still, disappointing to say the least. I was going to try and lose no more people. But it seems that's not going to happen. Alright, enemy phase. Sage comes forth. Warrior comes forth. He chooses Kieran instead of Gifka. I would have probably have done the same thing. He's not able to get a hit on Kieran, though. And Kieran, ooh. Kieran points him out and says, "You made a mistake, buddy." Dead. Swordsmaster comes forth. He's going to battle with our good boy Joffrey here, who's got the Brave Lance. Oh, no. Why are you doing a critical? That was uncalled for. Poke him 3 times. Poke him twice. He deserves it. How dare you do a critical with a silver blade? Like, what the heck? Halberdier comes forth now. Please don't do a critical of your own. He's got a silver lance. It's probably going to be a little... Yeah, it did 9 damage. That's a good amount. 2 pokes. 2 pokes. Okay, if you would have poked him, one more time, it probably would have been okay with me. The Laguz does decide to go after Boyd. An interesting choice, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. Wow. It worked out amazingly well. Surprisingly so, to be honest with you. The Laguz was able to hit him and do a good amount of damage, and he received none in retaliation. Amazing. Amazing. Toraneo, though, continues to hold up his end of the bargain, acting as a shield. He received no damage from the Iron Axe. There's still yet 2 more units that have got to come through here. So we'll see what they do. He should be able to kill this one here with the Silver Lance. It did 1 HP worth of damage to him. I think that's a fair trade. Perfect. All right, and that leaves the warrior here. Doesn't have a killer axe, does he? Good. Okay, silver axe is still kind of intimidating, but it's better that than a killer one. Better that than a killer one. And I think that might wrap up the turn here. Yes, it does. After much deliberation. Okay. Boyd, can you do this now? A 49% chance of hitting. Wow, look at that. Why so terrible? Why so terrible? You get up here, and you kill this dude. Just take out your anger on your friend here. Your fellow warrior. You're both using silver axes. You missed. I think he had like a 94% chance of hitting, and he missed. Thankfully, he had 2 hits in him, so he was able to finish him off on the second one, but that was heinous. Okay, Sage over here can be handled by Gifka. Chew on him, claw him, whatever it is you choose to do. I think he said he had catnip somewhere in that robe. Why don't you sniff around? Oh, no, you found the catnip. No, wait, that's his liver. Same thing, play with that, that's fine. Okay, now that allows us freedom of movement this direction. I'm interested, honestly, in just sending Gifka this way to deal with these. I think he would be able to handle them all on his own. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. As for now, I am going to have to get one of these boys to come heal our boy Boyd. Our boy Boyd. Because he's down 21 HP. And he's undoubtedly going to tussle again with Mr. Kitty on the very next enemy turn. We have... Ooh, Jeffrey's dying as well. So maybe we want... Yeah, we're gonna have to move Jeffrey down here a little bit. Jeffrey, get you some healing action from Soren. And then I guess we will test out Ina once more in her dragon form against this halberdier. Ina, can you do something delightful for us? In July, after you get there. Okay, yes. Ina will eliminate the halberdier. It's not really an exceptional amount of damage that she's projected to do, but it's enough to take the 11 HP that the halberdier was equipped with. And that's all that matters. Okie dokie, what else is there? We got halberdiers, or not halberdiers, we've got all sorts of paladins right there who are going to make their way this way assuredly now that Ina is within their range of movement. We'll have to be cognizant of that. Let's get Ike a little closer. He even can sit inside. And he's got Ragnar, so he'll be able to attack back, that's fine. And we'll move everyone forward ever so slightly so that we can continue our advance. All of you just inch on forward, inch on forward. I gotta double check here. There's no enemies coming from this direction, right? Yeah, no, there's not. There is not. Perfect. Because the last thing we need is for our freaking sages and Rolf over here to get accosted by some sort of physical damage that they cannot handle. And Toranio, last one. Toranio, why don't you actually use a Kool-Aid? It's good that last chapter I equipped everyone with that. I have a feeling that's going to be extremely necessary as this battle goes forward. All right, Bishop steps forward to attack. Sprinkle sleep powder all over Largo there. It works. Goodness gracious, buddy. Ina's getting attacked by a bow. How will she handle this? I'm curious to see. Very well. Very well. It's too bad that her garlic breath does not travel 2 squares. It's only a close range sort of offense. Boyd gets round 2 with the kitty. Hopefully this goes better than the last one. Still takes 22 freaking damage. And this time he's able to lay the hurt on. It didn't do enough to kill the cat, but is enough to make it possibly reconsider its course of action. All of these guys rolling out. They're going to meet with Gifka here pretty soon, if not this next turn. What would that look like? Well, what's happening here? Ina... Oh. Ina saw Largo sleeping next to her and was like, hey, wake up, butthole. We're in the middle of a freaking war. I would have done the same thing. All right, Gifka, you versus other cats. How does that... Oh, my God. Amazing. Amazing. Gifka was the right call here. I'm sure that T-Barn and Isala are plenty strong in their own right. They probably would have done just as well. But, man, Gifka is... Gifka-ing pretty nicely. I'm curious, actually, how many more turns do we have of him in his animal form? It says 20. It says 20. I guess we have him for a while. Oh, he's got a Laguz band. He can just stay in it for all of ever. Perfect. Perfect. As long as we can keep him alive. All right. Boyd, can you... My controller. No. Can you kill this guy? Can you use the Laguz? The Laguz axe is less accurate, even though it's got, like, special skills for that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Silver Sword. Silver Sword will do it, only at 76% chance of hitting, though. Not ideal. Not ideal. Thank God it hit, though. Good job, Tornillo. Way to connect with that very mobile target. I mean, it was bouncing all over the place. It's amazing you were able to hit it at all. And now we can come back up here, but I want to get Ike to kill someone. Well, actually, maybe I want Ike to come up here and kill this guy. We got all these to deal with, but I think we'll be fine. So let's get you. Well, no, it's using a bow, so we can just do it up close like this. It won't kill it. Isn't it great? Whatever. It counts. It's some amount of damage. Some amount of damage. Whatever I gotta tell myself to stay optimistic. I'm sweating my freaking butt off because I'm so anxious and stressed out about how this battle has started. Losing a unit in the first, like, 2 turns is hardly the ideal start that I was hoping for. And things are still not necessarily going the way that I want them to, but whatever. We press on. We press on. And now we just, maybe Rolf can come up and finish this guy off. And then we'll be fine. And then Kieran and Ike can kind of press forward to get the battle going up north. Boom! Very nice, Rolf. Very nice. I appreciate a good critical, even when it's wholly unnecessary like that, because it just means that I know for a fact that that attack is going to hit. And then Ike, you get up here and kill this dude. Yeah. He's annoying. He's trying to put us to sleep. That's not it. Okay, I get it. You know, sometimes, especially in war, you're going to have a hard time sleeping because you're so stressed out. You got a lot to think about, but not now. Not during the actual battle itself, my guy. Come on. And Kieran cannot actually get up there to anyone, so you're just going to come chill out right here. And then everyone else, we will start to file in behind. And Soren take us home. All right, enemy phase. As expected, the Paladins come down. Ooh, going after Largo. Not expected, but he does have a bow, so I guess it makes sense. Nice little hop. Oh, he's got ants in his pants. Another bowman comes down, does the same thing, but this time they have a brave bow, so they're going to get a couple of attempts on poor Largo here. His hops are only good for the first one, it seems. And the third. Every other arrow that comes at Largo, he will hop, hop, hop. And the swordsman, or axe, nope, that's a swordsman, goes after the silver axe. That's not ideal. Only does 4 damage, though, each turn. How do you feel about that, Kieran? Ooh! Kieran didn't like that, no. Good night, Paladin. What are you doing? You did 8 damage with 2 swoops of your sword, and you got killed with just as many in retaliation. Next is up a knight. Well, excuse me, another paladin, but with a lance. And the lance is not going to fare as well as the last weapon, I can't imagine. In fact, it couldn't even connect at all. And just like his comrade that preceded him, he is killed by Kieran. Don't you just love to see it? Really, this is great. Nearly leveling up. Man, we're getting a ton of experience points in this battle. I get it, of course. All of these units are strong. So it makes sense that they're going to, well, provide a lot of XP, but I'm kind of astounded in the fact that almost every one of my units has leveled up already. Again, it's great. It's great. Because undoubtedly we're going to need it. And I'm starting to get a hunch that this is not the last chapter. Because where's the Black Knight? We're getting real close to King Ashnard, and the Black Knight is still nowhere to be seen. So maybe it's... Oh, hey, look at this critical. Neat. He let out a foul roar. Terrifying. Anyways, maybe the part with the Black Knight will just be like a continuation of this chapter, and maybe this is just going to be like an excruciating long LP episode, as most Fire Emblem episodes of mine are. For the most part, they're all over an hour. And this one, I've been recording for darn near an hour already, so I guess this one will just be a little bit longer. It's the finale, though, gosh darn it. Halberdiers coming up. I know that at least one of them has a killer lance, so that will be the one that we kill first. Which one of you? Silver lance, killer lance, silver brave. All right, this is the one. Ike, why don't you use Ragnall from a distance so you didn't even have to put yourself in harm's way? There's no risk at all. It's great. It'd be nice if this guy would drop the killer lance, because I'd very much like to use that, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And I can't stop begging for these axes. All right. Oh, we still got to deal with these guys. Goodness gracious, I'm getting ahead of myself. Ina, can you please have a conversation with this young man? You can. It's not nearly as harsh of a conversation as I think that he deserves at this point in time, but whatever. Ina's a lenient young lady. And maybe that's why she lost the battle we fought with her. Oh, maybe if she was meaner, she'd kill a little better. All right, Kieran, you come. Well, son of a gun. What am I going to do here? What else is there to be aware of? There's the swordsman. And this dude here. Okay, well. Zehark, you come forward. And you deal. No. Huh. Kieran. All right, Kieran, you come forth. You deal with this one, with the brave. Can your silver do it? Yes, it can, and you'll receive 2 damage in return, but somehow I think you will survive. And look at the architecture. I haven't called that out, but it is really cool. 2 misses in a row, that's also really cool. Perfect. And there's the level. There is the level for Kieran. Up to 16. Get some defense. Yes, and a host of others. Skill, speed, luck, and HP. Very nice. And now, let's send Joffrey up here. Can Joffrey kill this one? They're both going to be using lances, so I'm not... Yeah, yes, he can. It's going to take him 3 hits, but thankfully he's got 4 in him with the Brave Lance. Oh, well, thankfully he still has 3 more because he missed once. Perfect. Very well. And now he gets to level up too. I think he gets to 14. Yes, 14. Only gets skill. Goodness gracious. I was nowhere near as helpful as Kieran's level. So we've just got the one here and then these 2 guys. So how do we want to do this? Largo, can you come kill this one? Is that possible, buddy? It is possible. You also might receive heavy damage, though. But whatever. This is a risk I am willing to take. Just dodge it. Good little hop there, Largo. Largo, the light of foot. The fleet of foot? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. He levels up now to 14 as well, and he gets resistance and HP. Resistance, is helpful. Is only freaking 4 before that, but I would have hoped for something else a little bit more exciting. Zehark, now can you come finish off one of these bowmans? Yes, you can, but maybe we do the silver sword instead? Because we don't need to waste all the uses of the brave sword if you're not even going to get out of it what the brave sword is good for, and that's the, the 3 or 4 hits, 3 or 4 attempts. He only needed 1, clearly, to finish it off. And this is a brave bow. What if we get... Let's get all of the sages in on this, or at least the ones that we need. Here you go. It's a magic party. Not to be confused with a Magic the Gathering party, which is quite nice, right? Get some friends together, play some cards. They're not playing cards here, though. They're just surrounding this poor horsey boy and burning him alive. It's quite grotesque, really, but hey, this is war. What do you expect? Khalil levels up. That's great. Now, Bastion or Soren? Soren has the lower of levels, but he is also the better of the 2. I don't know. Use El Thunder. add some fire to the thunder, just making an overall terrible time for this guy so that he goes home forever. Well, I guess he's not going home. Unless his home is hell. Maybe he is going home. I don't know. Are all these soldiers inherently evil? Has that been confirmed? There's probably some gray area there. Okay, Boyd, you get up here and you drink yourself a Kool-Aid. Because we don't have enough Healy boys right now to heal everyone that needs healing. And then Bastion, I think Reese is Reese is down here and he's going to have to use Physic on someone, assuredly. Kieran is missing 9. Khalil's missing 1. Boyd 2. Soren 1. Largo 13. 15. Yeah, use on Largo. There's only so many uses of the physics staff, so you kind of want to get the most bang for your buck out of it. You know what I'm saying? And hey, look at that. It leveled up Reese. Level 11. Luck and resistance. Wow. Wow, a resistance of 30. Can magic even hurt this guy? Probably not. And then Rolf. Is that all? No, we've got Toraneo. I'm so sorry, buddy. We left you out over there. You can come along as well. And that leaves Gifka. I mean, Gifka's pretty much on his own as well. But Gifka's got the long-range movement. You come up here and see if you can draw the eye of that Swordsmaster. The answer is yes. Immediately yes. Oh, swordsman, you got a venomous sword, but this is not the place to be using it. Because you gonna get your fingers bit off. You can get your whole body eaten, actually. This lion is huge and he's hungry. He's terrifying, really, and I'm very glad he's on our team. I can only imagine how strong King Canegus is. If this is like his right-hand man, the only person that's not as strong as him, the only person that's close to his strength or whatever. He's a tough boy. He's a tough boy. And Gifka, you go over here. I don't think you're going to draw their attention just yet, but soon. And what else? Do we want to even kill these people? Like, we don't even need to. We really could shift all of our focus and go to the right behind Gifka up here. I guess, of course, we would miss out on experience points, but I don't know. I think that's fine. We don't need the experience points, dude. We're hanging out. We just need to stay alive. So, Kieran, you drink a Kool-Aid. Very nice. And then everyone else, follow suit. And might as well use some long-distance magic just to use it. I mean, it's gonna go bad, right? You want to drink the milk before it expires. You want to use the spell tomes before the game's over. And look at that. The guy we attacked, he's like, hey, I don't take very kindly to that. They come. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was almost horrid. We've seen these Swordsmasters do a critical before with the Silver Blade, and the last thing we needed was to lose another unit. Soren of all. Soren's one of our better units. I mean, Gaetru is pretty solid as well, but Soren? Eh, that would make me reconsider restarting. Okay, Reese, you come up and finish this Swordsmaster. What did Nosferatu do? 27. Wow, look at that. All right, well, we'll just use the light. It's fine. We don't need to get all crazy with it right now. Get you some XP. I know you just leveled up, but hey, maybe we can get you a second level before this thing's all said and done. Wouldn't you like that, Reese? Wouldn't you be just tickled pink? Maybe. I don't know. He's already kind of pink. Look at that complexion. You stick him out in the sun and he comes back like a flaming friggin' tomato. Okay. How do we want to approach this? I want Gifka to be up front, so maybe we should use Largo to attack the front man here. 23. Yeah, that'll work. 34% chance of receiving 16 damage, which is a lot. It's just not very likely that he gets hit. So I'll take it. Okay, man, make me eat my words. Look at that. Thanks for that, Largo. I mean, it's your body. Whatever, you do with it what you want. Who am I to say that you can't field axe to the face? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound appealing to me, but hey, different strokes, different folks. Whatever. Ragnell. My goodness, and the killer axe will do 0 no matter what. Do a critical. I dare you. Do a critical. See what happens. Doesn't matter. You missed. Beautiful. Yeah, Ike has become a stud. I don't know if I called this out, but he's now maxed out. level 20. So look, he's got 4 of his skills, 4 of the 7 whatever stats here maxed out. Skill, strength, defense, and speed. And plus 5 defense because of Ragnar. Dude's an animal. Except not really. Gifka's the real animal here, but you know what I'm saying. Perfect. Thank you, boy. Sir. Really, to be completely honest, boy's probably not. Not enough respect in that term for someone like Gifka, who commands respect quite literally. A couple of weaker weapons here, that's fine. Alright, well, everyone else, let's just roll over one more time to the northeast. Well, maybe we could do some long-range magic, too. I should have done that with Soren just there. Meteor. How would that go? Anyone over here? Can we get a little closer this way and use Meteor? That would work. That would not work. Wow. So only Ike can attack Ashnard, huh? Huh. Drop a Meteor on this one. For no specific reason at all, just because I feel like it. Perfect. And does Bastion have a long-range magic? He does. He does, he does. Blizzard. Use Blizzard on this one. He's looking hot. Why don't we break the ice? Perfect. And Soren's already done his turn, so he can't really be of any help for this, but it's fine. Everyone else, we can just move on in to this northeastern staircase. Enemy phase. Of course, the one we... Oh, the one he just went and grabbed a vulnerary from the other dude that was hurt. I don't know if that makes any sense. You're just going to swap it back and forth? Oh, bungus. Dude is shooting his steel bow down on Khalil. I didn't anticipate that. Did a whopping 17 damage, too, in the one hit, so... I'm sorry. That is my fault as a commander for not having realized that that was even possible. Well done, Ike. Goodness gracious. I'm feeling really good about how Ike is going to do against Ashnard. So long as we can keep him healed and stuff, which we should have no problem doing with someone like Reese with the physic. Okay, our turn. Perfect. And what? Oh, Ina, come now. What? She hath reverted back into her larval state. Couldn't even make it all the way up here for the end of the battle. How could you? I don't see why you had to do it like this. Thunder would do the job nicely, but I worry about her, so I'm probably not going to have that happen. Let's send Gifka this way to deal with this boy. Claw him. Please, do it now. And then we'll see if Ike can come up the stairs as well to accost the other horsey boy that Gifka ran past. Gifka barely made it past him, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's just barely outside of Ike's range of movement. But it is the plan. It is the plan. Oh, look at this. We got Ashnard's attention.
You've done well to have grown so strong. At last I have gained a foe worthy enough to test my sword. Excellent! Enjoy my might to your heart's content.
So what does that mean? Does that mean he's going to move now or something? Is he going to come assault Gifka? I don't know. We're going to put Ike in there as well. So, Ike, you do Ragnolite him. And then everyone else we will make sure are out of his range. Because if that was him announcing his intentions of meeting us in battle, of coming out, of participating in this, I don't want to be a part of that. Yeah, Toranio, get out. Reese cannot get out. I mean, he can, just barely. That's not... Oh, Jurgenspiel. No! I swear, Ashnard, if you go after Reese, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, man. Yeah, we need to get out. Get out, get out, get out. Let's just do this. Get over here. It's fine. Joffrey, get out. No, we want you to go as far as possible. As far away as you can. That way there's room for all of the other units, you see. We all need to escape this dude's horrid rage. Get up there. Boyd, you too. Even though Boyd's probably one of the few that can hold their own, Boyd has suffered a little bit in this map. More Kool-Aid for Largo. There we go. Rolf has yet to contribute at all. It's fine. Over there, and then what's left? Soren and Khalil. Khalil, you get out. And Soren, I guess you go right next to her. All right, please do not assault Reese. Please do not assault Reese. Please. Please. Oh, we got an archer coming after Gifka. I don't think that's going to do anything at all, really. No. Gifka's too fleet of foot to settle for that. Is Ashnard going to move at all? No, Ashnard is not going to move at all. Hey, I was freaked out for nothing. Okay, well, Reese, you can come back. Are you within range to use this on someone? You could use it on Gifka, but you wait, you're fine. Gifka can make it up there to Ashnard, but I don't think he'd be able to actually damage him, can he? He can. 100% chance of doing 15. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. What is he using again? He's using Gurgrant, which has got a range of 2. A mighty sword. Okay. So I don't know if he's going to move or not. But we'll just have Gifka kill this archer so that it's not a problem. It's not something that we need to concern ourselves with. And we'll have Ike go up and eliminate the Axe Boy. And then I think the area will be mostly clear of enemies. At least the enemies that are going to be of consideration. There's this guy with the silver bow, but these guys are not moving. They're just hanging out over here. That's fine. You can do that forever. Ike, you come dispose of this guy. With your Ragnell. Very nice, very nice. And then we'll see. Hopefully this is altering Ashnard's movement so that he won't be able to come after anyone else, but we'll see. Survey says, no, it does not alter it. Okay, well, this will still allow us to get everyone up here. We can kind of come around the bend here with Kieran. Cool. Let's get Largo over here. Make some room for the newbies coming up the stairs. Like Ina, who is totally useless right now. Boyd. Okay, we just have these dudes. And you've already moved, so that just leaves Toraneo and Soren. And then I guess there are some other units up here that we can move, but it's really, what are we going to do? We're just going to move him right here? How much, what does that do? Yeah, that's it. Okay. End turn. Enemy phase. What happens? Silver Bow dude comes back out to mess with Gifka, because of course he does. He can't get enough. How many times you got to realize that this isn't doing anything, dude? I mean, you're whittling them down barely, but yeah, it's not really a good use of your time. The Northwestern Paladins, 2 of them decide to move. Good for them. Gifka finally healed of his poison. All right, what would happen right here? Yikes. Yikes. Reese would be able to heal him, though, so that's fine. Let's have Gifka kill this thing. And then I'm going to have Ike attack Ashnard. And depending on if Ashnard hits him or not, I guess Reese can just kind of hang out down below and use Physic on him. And that's a strategy, right? That'll do it. That might be cheap, but that'll do it. Ike can handle 2 hits of this. So yeah, that'll be 52. Whatever. Ragnall! Go for it.
I remember that stance well. So your father taught you swordplay, did he? How very happy that makes me.
Mad King Ashnard, I will cut you down with this blade and end your reign of terror.
You? Cut me down? Good. If you possess the strength to do so, then so be it. That process is the principle on which my ideal world operates.
What are you talking about? Slap, flap. And there he goes. He did the hit. And you know what else I was wondering, which also makes me think that this is not necessarily the last chapter? What of the medallion in, like, bringing the Dark God out? Like, that plot point has just kind of been pushed aside. That is not really... I mean, it was revealed to us that that could happen, and that might be, like, part of Ashnard's goals in, you know, bringing the whole continent at war. But I don't know, man. What happened to that? What's going on? Is there going to be another chapter where that happens with the Black Knight? That is honestly, actually, probably what's going to happen. So we've got a couple more turns of this, just shuffling units around and Ike attacking. Oh, it's a strategy. I said it's a strategy. 0 damage. Nope, don't waste it. Okay. Everyone else, just file on in. We can all watch together here at the footsteps of the stairway. It's great. It's a show. It's beautiful. Watch your general fight the Mad King Ashnard. Oh, he heals. He heals 6. We do 9 damage and he heals 6. That is not great. That really doesn't stand to a... what's the word I'm looking for? That doesn't help us. Horsey Boy goes after Ike. Not ideal. He has a killing edge. Don't you do it. There we go, Ike. There we go, Ike. Very nice. Granted, the critical, if it would have happened, wouldn't have been all that bad because Ike's defense is so insanely high. But still, it's always something that I worry about. Criticals, they're so unpredictable. And this guy with just a basic steel sword is nowhere near as worrisome. So you just step aside, man. It's fine. Just leave the battles to the real adults. Why don't you? And back to our turn, but we're already hurting, which gives me pause to actually attack because, yeah, we would suffer. So, well, hold on. What if we do this? You come back. You receive that 26 damage. This will put you way down at 6. Yep, very good. And then we get Soren to come heal you. And now you're both, like, out of the way of Ashnard. Well, Ike's not out of the way. He'll still get assaulted. But he's fine. And this will give Gifka an opportunity to come to attack as well, because he can do a ton of damage. He's going to receive a good amount as well, but he has a higher chance of dodging this attack, and he's going to do more.
You're the one they speak of in whispers, the Lion King's shadow. What are you doing so far from your body, Shadow? Am I so terrible that your king hides in fear? Your strength, King of Dane, is not sufficient. That is why I am here. If I fail to stop you today, then your next opponent will be our king. But first, this impostor will measure your fighting prowess. What impudence! Are you prepared to become a pile of bones for your king? You'll make a fine snack.
Well, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. He did connect, which is a little disappointing, but hey, that's why we've got Reese with his super great physic. Use physic on Gifka. That way Gifka and Ike are both ready to fight on the very next turn. Delightful. And another level for Reese. I think that's 2. Very good. He gets magic, speed, and luck. Very good. And weapon level up for his staff. I'm curious, what would Boyd do? Nothing. Okay, it seems the only people that can hurt him are Ike and Gifka. So, with that said, I guess we'll end turn. Ashnard again heals, only 6. And who does he choose? He chooses Gifka. It's a bold choice, Cotton. See how it works out for him. That was flamboyant, as always. And I really would like Ike to be the one that kills him. I really would, but Gifka will kill him in 1 hit. 1 more hit, I guess I should say. Maybe I'll let Ike do it. Maybe I'll move Gifka away so that Ike can take that. So, well, let's use Soren's staff on him real quick. Well, hold up. What if we attack? We'll do 9, receive 26, that's fine. And then he'll be down to 6, he'll receive 6. So it's going to take another turn. That's what I'm getting at here. It's going to take another turn, and that's fine. Because I want Ike to be the one that kills him. We could end it right here with Gifka, but that would just not be as poetic. We need Ike to finish his whole, champion's arc, his hero's journey, so to speak. There we go. And look at this, we get a level for Soren. It's beneficial for all parties. Okay. And leave it there so that Ashnard has to attack Ike. Brings him to 12. Ike is going to do 9 in return, and then on our very next turn, Ike will deal the final blow. Oh, very, very nice. I'm excited. Excited, one, to beat this bastard because he deserves it, but also excited just to see what happens. Soren, heal Ike just in case he misses. And then Ike, get ready to fulfill your destiny, my man. Here it is, 91% chance to do it. Beautiful. Excellent, so good. More, I say, at this time of ascension. It's not enough. What are you talking about, dude? He's gonna transform into the Dark God or something, isn't he? And we're gonna have to face him. Something like that. Something. Now, it is truly over. I have my doubts, Ike. I have my doubts. Ina, stay back. The king's mount is still alive. I think she knows his mount. Maybe it's the Laguz. Stay back! Blah! Ina! No! Oh. Is that her love, the one she's been looking for? Huh? And that's why she was serving him, is because he was captive by Ashnard. She had no choice. How sad.
Rajayan.
Leanne, what is it? No, it can't be. Ashnard's mount was a wyvern, wasn't it? What are you doing? Be patient, please. There's something we want to try. Huh? Oh, they're going to heal it. Please do. Please do. I'm getting too sad for this to be the end. Rayson, that's... Leanne told me that Dragon's true form had been warped, so we sang the Galdr of Rebirth.
Rajan. Rajan, do you know who I am?
You know?
Yes, you recognize me.
You were made to suffer because of me. I'm sorry.
Rajan, oh Rajan.
You know, let's return to Goldoa, the two of us together.
I will go anywhere, my love, as long as it is with you.
Ina, from this day forward, forever.
Rajan.
He was one of the dragon tribe? Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. Ah, is that? Nope, dang. Ah, here it is.
What is it, Miss? Did you find something?
The medallion, Ike, the medallion. I finally have it back.
Mist, that medallion is...
Yeah, I know. Race and Leanne. Blah, 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 blah.
What?
Here.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah. The medallion belongs in Sabrine's forest. My mother was only holding it for Lilia.
Leanne, you take it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Thank you, daughter of Elena. In the memory of my departed sister, I accept the medallion from you. Fascinating. So no Black Knight? No Dark God coming forth from the medallion itself? What does that mean? I don't know, but I guess we're gonna find out. With Epilogue. Crimean Castle. For the past year, I've been focused on winning this war. I stand here today as a testament to your fortitude and commitment. I understand this will never suffice, but I wanted to take a moment to say something to you all. Thank you. I hope I may continue to rely on you. Of course, I hope that I may continue to be of service.
You've grown so much. I would like nothing better than if Commander Grill and Elena could see you now.
What a long road we've traveled, and yet in many ways it seemed to pass so quickly. I'm proud to have fought beside you, Ike.
We did well, didn't we? I'm sure Mom and Dad would be proud of us.
Great job, Ike. Of course, if it hadn't been by your side the whole time, victory might have slipped away.
Ike, Commander Ike, I'm going to head back against the
Finally, it's finally over. At long last, we can return to a life without war. Praise the goddess.
Hey, boss, we did it. Woohoo! You know, I'm completely in love with your fighting style. If I could train under you, it'd be great. So let me stick around for a while, alright?
I've no more work here. I'll be leaving you shortly. If you have need of my services, you know how to reach me.
And no Gatry, because he died. Valencia, you've had to wait a long time, but I finally fulfilled my contract. The mission is complete.
My Lord Ike, on behalf of all Crimean, my departed father, mother, and uncle, I thank you once again.
Oh, stop. Come on, will you please stop doing that?
Pardon?
I think I've gotten used to a few of these noble customs and whatnot, but I still can't handle the bowing. It makes me antsy and itchy. He's allergic to bowing. Oh my god, get the Benadryl.
Oh, my Lord Ike.
Oh, glorious day of sweet victory. Praises upon the day the goddess did see fit to send Sir Ike to save our land.
Thank you, General Ike. Because of you, I believe we better understand how best to serve Princess Valencia.
Though your strength, the dark clouds that blanketed Crimea have been dispelled. From this day forth, we will give our all to see the restoration of this land and its people. General, you are Crimea's savior. For your meritorious service, I salute you. Huzzah! Nay, 1,000 huzzahs! Am I glad that's over? When I thought King Dane, I was sure I was done for. He that tortured me. But you were a bull. Thank you. Now I can go home and see my family.
When I get back to the countryside, I'm going to boast to all my family and friends that I fought under you.
Largo and I are going to stay here and open up a shop.
With Crimea undergoing reconstruction, there are going to be a lot of people moving about. We'll open an inn with good food and drink and free butter on every table. We'll be rich in no time.
We'll let you know when everything's all set up. You can drop in anytime.
We'll even give you special rates. Maybe we should call it General Ike said.
General Ike, I will be taking my leave of you for the time being. I must return to Begnion and present a report on the war's outcome.
Aren't you going to take Begnion's soldiers with you? You lent us quite a few.
Though the war may be over, it will take many weeks to see the country secure. I spoke with the princess earlier and she asked that if we help if possible, so I'll leave them in your care a while longer.
We really do owe Begnion a lot, don't we? In the end, we got not only you, but a whole battalion of reinforcements. General Zelgius and his troops are the reason we were able to minimize casualties during the final battle. He and his men took care of the retreating Danes and allowed us to focus on the enemies before us.
No matter the assistance you had, the victory itself is a result of your strength and leadership. Well, I know 2 people who will be very pleased to learn of your triumph.
Please give my thanks to both the Apostle and Sephiran. I plan to go and thank them myself someday, but...
Understood. Farewell, General Ike. I look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell.
Ike, hey, handsome. I decided to return to service in the Begnion Pegasus Knights. Cool beans, huh? Oh, I owe you so much, Ike. Thank you so very much. I'll see you around.
Devdin's glad all the fighting stopped. Devdin prefers the peace and quiet. War is not good for anything. Laguz and Bjork, perhaps the gap between us has narrowed. War is horrible, yet maybe we've gained something of value after all.
Are you leaving already?
Yep, I'm out of here. I've got some important guests to convey to the king.
Guests?
He's talking about us. We're taking my father to visit Gallia for a while. We Herons should live somewhere near a forest after all.
T-Bon spoke with King Cainigus on our behalf. You're not returning to Serene's?
While we made our peace with the Apostle, we're not ready to live there again.
I see. You'll be able to return someday. Bjork and Laguz will come to understand and respect each other.
You may be right. I hope you are.
Are you ready? We should be leaving soon.
Gifka, I'm in your debt as well. Gallia's a very special place to me. I'd like to visit again someday, if I may.
Come whenever you are able. The king will be pleased to see you. And one more thing. Gallia will not spare any effort in aiding Crimea's reconstruction. We will be sending supplies and workers to you shortly.
That is much appreciated.
Oh, wait, Race and Leanne.
What is it?
Do you think I could touch the medallion one last time for my mom and Dad?
Oh my god, she's gonna go insane. She's gonna be the Demon King.
Of course, go ahead. Put out your hand.
All right, thank you very much.
Is that enough?
Yeah, I just wanted to say goodbye.
Thank you. And you too, Ike.
What?
And also, I'd like to give our heartfelt thanks to your parents as well, for fulfilling the hopes of our sister. Thank you.
Yes.
Ike, I will help rebuild Crimea too. I will lend you much strength.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I must admit you've done well. You were a good fighter. Too good to leave with these Bjork. We'll meet again.
Well, it's about time for us to take wing.
We've built quite a close bond, haven't we?
This is true. We're especially grateful for your help in Serene's Forest. The next time you're visiting the southern coast, come to Phoenicius. The entire country will celebrate your arrival.
The country of the Hawk tribe, eh? That would be fun. I'm interested in what kinds of food you eat.
We eat worms, straight from the earth. We collect berries from trees on peaks that no Bjork could climb. The juices and desserts made from it are beyond compare. We have ocean delicacies, mountain treats, we have everything.
I'll pass on the desserts, but I'll take extra helpings of meat.
Leave it to me.
I hate to interrupt your gleeful chat, but I thought I should tell you. You don't have to visit Kilvis. It's our policy not to invite Bjork into our home unless they pay well.
Ah, King Kilvis, despite all of your posturing, you came to our aid in the end. You turned out to be a better ally than I dared hope for.
Ha! Keep your foolish tongue inside your foolish head and don't tell anyone. I have a reputation to think of.
Farewell. But I'm serious about Phoenicius too. Come anytime.
General, the bird tribes are in your debt. We are grateful. Please take care.
If you ever have need of the king's eyes, fire a flaming arrow from a high place. I'll see it and come flying. That is if I'm not busy on an errand.
Things are going to be rough in Dane, too. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm heading back. It's my homeland after all.
I have played my part. All that remains is for me to take my leave of this place. History will judge my actions.
Mustan and the others are going to Dane, and I think I'm going to go with them. Thank you for everything, General Ike. I hope they packed enough food. I'm pretty hungry.
Crimea's an interesting place, but I've decided to travel to Dane. Perhaps fate will bring us together again.
So I guess no battle with the Black Knight? He's just gone? We've said goodbye to everyone. How odd, Ina. We've been both enemies and allies.
Thanks to you, Rajan was saved, and so was I. Thank you.
So you were with King Dane because you were trying to save Rajan?
Yes. Rajan is the most important thing in my life. Some 19 years ago, he said he wanted to broaden his knowledge and left Goldoa. He never returned. When I finally found him, it was too late. He had been so twisted that he was no longer able to recognize me. And yet I wanted to be near him. With Nasir's help, I too came to Dane. Oh, grandfather.
Maybe it's because I never saw his body, but it doesn't feel like Nasir's really dead. It's like he's out there, somewhere.
Have you forgiven him?
He does not need my forgiveness. Except for that one moment when I learned of his deception, I never thought of him as an enemy.
That's good.
Are you returning to Goldoa, Ina?
Yes. I must help Rajan return to his hometown.
Take care, and give my regards to Kurthnaga.
Thank you. I will.
And it's a freaking party. The war is over. The Crimean people who suffered gravely during the harsh Dane occupation have at last regained their freedom. Really slow text. We're going to give it a second here to get out on the screen, and then I'll start reading. These same Crimeans have a saying: no matter how harsh the winter, spring will follow. This popular proverb proves true as the warm winds of change begin to blow across the countryside. The war has left the country in ruins, but the people rise from the ashes and take the first steps towards rebuilding their nation. Though once scorned and despised as subhumans, the Laguz put aside past enmity and come to the aid of their neighbors. There's a kitty right there stealing a potato, so not all of them are aiding. And the Crimeans never forget it was Gallia that fought beside them and helped free them from the yoke of Dane oppression. Led by the examples of Alincia and her retainers, Crimea begins transforming into the land its king had dreamed of. A land where Bjork and Laguz live happily together in harmony and equality. As the reconstruction efforts progress, the administrative government announces the enthronement of Alincia as the new queen. And now, the day of her crowning arrives. It's Coronation Day! Oh my god. Do you want to build a snowman?
I'm so tired I could fall over. Peace is all well and good, but it sure is busy.
We're rebuilding a country that was completely devastated by war. It's bound to be tough.
You're right. I bet Princess Alincia and the people in the palace are twice as busy.
It's interesting, it's taken away the power for me to speed up text. Speaking of Alincia, what's she doing?
She's in that room over there, surrounded by court officials. They seem really busy. I feel so sorry for her.
As long as she's getting attention, or as long as she's getting at least a little bit of rest, I'm not worried. but she probably isn't.
Maybe if I sang her a lullaby? Yeah. Oh, no. I forgot.
You forgot what?
I gave the medallion to Rayson, but I forgot all about the Galder. Ike, what should we do?
Hey, yeah, we never did find out who Altina is, did we? She was the only one who could sing the Galder. Well, when things calm down, we'll have to head out and search for her. My God, this is...
Is that Altina you speak of, one of the three who defeated the Dark God?
Hey!
Sephiran, so you made it, did you?
I arrived mere moments ago. Let me congratulate you on a successful end to your journey.
Thank you. Please tell me, do you know who Altina is?
Of course. Altina founded my homeland of Begnion.
Oh, then it was a mistake. We can't give a song to someone who died so long ago. Sephiran is Altina, right? Huh? Is that it?
There is one yet who shares both bloodline and name, the true heir of Altina.
Who is it?
Sanaki Kirsch Altina. None other than the Apostle herself.
The Apostle? Is this something everyone in Begnion would be aware of?
No. There are very few who know that name. Why do you ask?
The Apostle is Altina.
Oh, I'm so relieved. And exhausted, too. Ike, I'm going back to my room. See you later, Sephiran.
That was rather sudden. Did I say something to cause her distress?
No, nothing like that. It's just that so much has happened between Begnion and Serenes.
Would you tell me about it? I would hear what you have to say on this matter.
Sure. To tell the truth, fade to black.
I see. The assassination of the Apostle, the Serenes massacre, and the use of the medallion to revive the Dark God. All of it was part of Ashnard's grand scheme.
That's the conclusion we came to.
You have me at a loss.
Why is that?
For many years I have walked these lands, watching, listening, and never did I uncover what you have found. Now that you have presented me with this information, I don't know what to say.
I merely fulfilled the hopes of my father and mother.
Now you speak from hindsight. Rescuing Princess Crimea, winning the Apostle's trust, and defeating King Dane. With Laguz at your side, no less. You have accomplished all of these miraculous things.
I had trusted in valiant companions at my side. It was only through them, through their support, that I was able to do these things.
Ever the humble one, eh? Now then, before I return home, may I hear the Galder of release? I must convey it to the Apostle.
You would do that?
None of you can leave Crimea. The new queen will need your strength.
I suppose that will be the case for a little while, won't it?
A little while? You are the hero of Crimea, General Ike. If you wish it, no post will be beyond your reach.
I don't care about any of that.
It's more trouble than it's worth. And I don't see the value of being some fancy lord. When the country's safe, I'm giving up that title and everything, and I'm going back to being a simple mercenary. Truly, you are a... Is something strange? Yes. It's very... I think that's enough. I'm sorry. Unbelievable. Despite all appearances, you're really quite rude.
Commander, may I have a minute?
Sure. What is it, Titania?
Princess Alencia... Oops, it's Queen Alencia, isn't it? The court ministers want Queen Alencia and you to come out onto the balcony and greet the people.
What? Greet the people? Me?
Yes, you. I've done what I was asked to do. Now hurry up and get going.
Hey, it's Titania. Ah, nuts. Why do I... What's going on?
The people of Crimea wish to see their hero
and to sing his praises, even if the hero himself protests. If they want a greeting, surely their new queen, Alencia, would suffice. I'll go speak to her. Thus do heroes give birth to new chapters in history. Ike, I doubt if you've even noticed. Your story, the everyday mercenary who becomes a hero, will awaken ugly appetite and ambition in many. It will be the cause of strife and discord throughout the land. I'm certain Ashnard saw the truth in this. In a way, Ashnard's dream may have been fulfilled. The seeds of war have indeed been sown all across the continent. It appears your trials are just beginning, my gallant young hero. May the goddess ride with you. You'll frickin' need it.
What's wrong? Everyone's waiting to see you.
I'm nervous. I've spent my whole life in hiding. It's just no one ever taught me how to rule a kingdom. I don't think I'm ready to be their queen. I don't think I'm ever really going to be ready.
What's the matter with you?
Ike, stop it. How can I...
Did anyone teach you how to hire mercenaries?
No, but that's not the same.
How to win back lost allies? How to win back your lost kingdom?
That's different.
No, it's not. You've done such an amazing job, and I think you always will.
I see.
All right. Come on. We'll do this together.
Thank you, my Lord Ike. I am so blessed to have met you.
And so it was that in the spring of the year 646, Alencia Rydell Crimea saw peace return to her homeland. In the years to follow, the story of Queen Elincia and her noble hero Ike spread across the land and inspired the songs of many a wandering troubadour.
Oh man, I guess that really is it. So the Black Knight was killed when Nasir brought down the castle. Man, I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I expected more. He was tough. Like, Ike could not even do anything at all, but Ike could kill Ashnard, so I was led to believe that the Black Knight was stronger than Ashnard, but hey, I guess that's not the case. Or is it? I know there's a sequel to this game called Radiant Dawn, and whether or not it actually is a direct sequel, I am not certain, but I do know that Ike is the main character in that one, so maybe? I don't know. Never played it. Anyways, thank you so much for having been here. This was a long LP. I mean, we're almost at 40 episodes, and like I mentioned earlier, with every episode being like over an hour long, it's kind of an incredible time sink. So for those of you that watched the whole thing, thank you. I really appreciate it. And also a shout out to the Patreon producers, Crimean and Something Darkside. Couldn't do any of this without you, and I do appreciate your contributions as well. If you're interested in that, there are links in the description, as well as the channel description itself, as well as links to other various social media that you can find me on. I'm not certain when I'll pick up the Fire Emblem franchise again, but it'll happen. There's a bunch of games out there, goodness gracious, and there's more yet to come. I think there's actually one releasing later this year. So I'll undoubtedly return to revisit it on the LP channel, but going forward, I think we're just consolidating this Wednesday down into Mario. Yeah, we've been running Mario on Mondays and Fridays, and now we'll add Wednesday to that. As for this game specifically itself, though, I suppose I should touch on it. I really enjoyed it. As I mentioned at the beginning of the LP, I got this game when it came out back in 2007, and I played it very little. I never actually made it beyond the very first chapter because admittedly I was a little turned off by how it looked. I had only previously played the 2 GBA Fire Emblem games, and so I was very much used to that not minimalist but sort of top-down 2D aesthetic. Obviously this game being more of a 3D, still very much a grid-based, turn-based system battle RPG. It just looks slightly different. All that aside, though, it grew on me. I really did enjoy it. I had a great time, and it had all of your traditional Fire Emblem features and all of the all of the good and bad that comes with that. I think we lost 2 units, 3 units maybe in total. I know we lost Gatry at the very last there one, and we lost the Mage Boy like a dozen chapters prior, and we restarted a total of 4 times to save other units that we wanted to keep around, like Soren and Boyd. So all in all, I'd call this a very successful run. Again, I am very, very thankful for you having been here, and I hope to see you for whatever comes next. So again, barring anything else interesting happening in these credits, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.